I Am the Night is a mind-blowing story, one that I never could let go of. The most stunning thing was Fauna Hodel was someone born with an entirely different identity than who she really was.
Fauna Hodel was a real woman and an incredible person. She was given up by her birth mother, and as she got older, she realized that she's not like everyone that she was growing up around.
It's a girl who sets out to find out who she is and where she comes from, and then gradually discovers that the worst is true.
This girl, she's the key.
This character, Jay Singletary, who had this idealistic vision of becoming a great reporter when he was a young man. Then he goes off to war and then comes back basically a broken man. Jay's all about the truth. Fauna's searching for the truth. And despite all of the repeated warnings and the evidence that he will probably either get killed or banished yet again, pursues it.
You gotta remember, some stories don't want to be told. Peter Sullivan is a worn, weathered night manager for the LA Times. He's cynical, but I think he believes everything that Jay says. It's a question of whether he wants to or not. It's got nothing to do with right or wrong or the truth. George Hodel, are you kidding me?
I play George Hodel. It's a wonderful role because it starts off rather mysteriously. I'm lurking in the shadows, like the alien in Alien in some ways. There's a curious responsibility one has when you're playing an actual person who lived, because you do feel that you must represent speculations about what he may and may not have done. I wrote out every descriptive adjective, every anecdote, and had them in the back of my mind throughout the shoot. My experience working with Patty Jenkins, every detail matters, whether it's the color of your tie or the length of your mustache, and that's thrilling as an actor. To have everything that you do, everything that you wear, everything you say be so important makes you rise to the occasion.
When I read this character, Jamie Lee, I thought, I love characters that are very flawed and raw. When you pull the seams away from a person, even in your own everyday life, that's where all the interesting stuff is.
What you got to cry about? Huh? What you crying about?
As flawed as she is, she's like the rose that grew from concrete. You know, she really is trying to find her way. All the tools in her arsenal box are just completely wrong. She never looks in the mirror at herself. I found the character incredibly complex. There's a lot of emotions going on.
Karina Hodel is such an interesting character to play. Someone who is living inside a deep web of narcissism, both as a supporter of one and as somebody who lives like one as well. There was a human in there that was struggling to stay alive, and that puts her into a collision course with George.
There's such incredible dimension to the characters we're getting to know throughout the course of the story.
You can't hide the truth forever.